A light was turned on in the world on the 30th of November 2002, the International Cities for Life, Cities Against the Death Penalty Day. A group of cities decided to light up their monuments to say no to the death penalty. The following year, the initiative gained strength and the number of cities practically doubled. But let's take a step back. A few months before the 30th of November 2002, Rome saw the birth of the World Coalition, the World Coalition Against the Death Penalty. Its objective is the universal abolition of the death penalty. Formed by more than 130 organizations, the World Coalition aims to reinforce the international dimension of the fight against the death penalty. We owe the birth of the World Coalition to the community of Sant'Egidio, which has maintained a close relationship with death row inmates since the mid-90s through visits, correspondence, and legal defense. 10 years, yes. But has it been just any 10 years? Absolutely not. This last decade has been the one in which capital punishment has been the most questioned ever in the history of humanity. What do these countries have in common? They are all part of the group of states that abolished the death penalty between 2002 and 2012. Many more have stopped using it or have temporarily suspended it with a moratorium. 140 countries have abolished the death penalty. 58 retain the death penalty. At the end of the 1960s, the situation was as follows. 55 countries had abolished the death penalty. 143 still retained it. Plus, in these last 10 years, the United Nations has encouraged retentionist countries to abolish the death penalty by applying a moratorium or limiting its use. Since 2004, the community of Sant'Egidio has been organizing international conferences with ministers of justice to discuss this issue. These encounters have fostered abolitionist decisions. The questions many jurisdictions have begun raising include: studies prove that homicides do not decrease, but rather increase in places where the death penalty has been introduced. Is it possible the death penalty has failed? Taking someone's life is irreversible, and justice is not immune to judicial errors. How can you compensate for a victim who has been unjustifiably assassinated? Does the death penalty truly do justice for the victim's family? Why have associations made up of victims' families against applying the death penalty for murdering their loved ones multiplied over the years? The Cities for Life movement and the Cities Against the Death Penalty Day are occasions for global and local action, where governments and citizens alike participate to support the universal abolition of capital punishment. Cities for Life has a website, nodeathpenalty.sant'egidio.org, where you can find detailed information on how to join Cities for Life. Ask your mayor to join the Cities for Life network. Promote educational and artistic events at schools and work sites. Write to a death row inmate. Mobilize the media. Participate in Cities for Life, Cities Against the Death Penalty, on the 30th of November 2012.